First Corinthians chapter 11, verses 2 through 16. Instructions for public worship. I'm so glad that you always keep in your thoughts that you are following the teaching I passed on to you. But there's nothing I want you to know. The head of every man is Christ, the head of every woman is a man, and the head of every Christ is God. A man dishonors his head if he covers his head while praying or prophesying. But woman dishonors her head if she prays for prophecies about covering her head. For this is the same as shaving her head. Yes, if she refuses to wear a head covering, she should cut off all of her hair. But since it is shameful for a woman to have her hair cut or head shaved, she should wear a covering. A man should not wear anything on his head when worshiping, for a man is made in God's image and reflects God's glory, and woman reflects man's glory. For the first man didn't come from woman, but the first woman came from man. But man was not made from woman, but woman was made from man. For this reason, and because the angels are watching, a woman should wear a covering on her head to show she is under authority. But among the Lord's people, women are not independent of men, and men are not independent of women. For although the first woman came from man, every other man was from woman, and everything comes from God. Judge yourselves. Is it right for a man or woman? Or is it right for a woman to pray to God in public without covering her head? Isn't it obvious that it is disgraceful for a man to have long hair? And isn't long hair a woman's pride and joy? For it has been given to her as a covering. But if anyone wants to argue about this, I simply say that we have no other custom than this, and neither do God's other churches.